Hey guys, long time no talk to. So we're trying something new this year. It's seed starting time. It's March. Uh, the 1st is usually when I start eggplants and hot peppers. The 15th is when I start tomatoes and sweet peppers. And I saw this lady on Instagram. I'll tag her in the comments below or in the description. And she created, as far as I can tell, she's the one that created this, but she calls it the Seed Snails. And she's using basically packing foam, the polyurethane packing foam. And she puts her dirt in there. Actually, she was folding it up, then I think she started cutting them. I have perforated ones, so it actually has perforations. This is one square, which one perforation is about a 1 foot. These are 3 feet. And so what she does is she takes her seeds and she drops them in all around the little seed snail, and then she puts them on her windowsill and waters them accordingly, and their results have been insane. So anyways, I wanted to show you how we're making seed snails. Okay, so for seed starting this year, I'm trying Happy Frog potting soil. I usually mix it with other stuff, but I'm just going to go straight this year and save myself some time because the boys are 2 and 3 this year, and time is not of the essence, or time is of the essence and is limited. So we got to work as we can. That's one of the reasons why I was excited about this method, was because what was I saying? I got interrupted by a child falling. This is my life. Anyways, as you know, if you have limited space or limited time or a lot of time obligations which create limited time, then you need to find easy ways to do this gardening thing. So I have 3 squares, so this is 3 feet. I started doing 1 foot squares right there, and I was thinking about it afterwards, and I'm like, you know what? When it comes time to add soil, I'm going to have to unroll all of those individually. So what I did with my first couple of rounds was I drew a line at the perforations, and then I wrote on the side what is in there to perforation 1. And then perforation 2, and I got 3 different types in the 3 footers, and I got 2 different types in the 2 footers, and as a result, I'm growing quite a bit in a little bit of space. And what she was saying is, when it needs a little more soil, all you have to do is unroll them when the time comes, and add more soil, and then roll them back up. So here's step 1. You guys get to go through this with me. All right, that's a little thin. I saw somebody make a jig, and they took a 2x6 and they put it down, and then they put like a 2x6 here and a 2x6 here, and then they, obviously screwed it all together or glued it or whatever their method of connecting was, and then they just ran their strip down the middle. And when they ran their strip down the middle, none of the dirt fell out, which I was like, okay, well, I need to make a jig. So hopefully the hubs have been working in the backyard all day, so hopefully I can access some 2x6s since he's been rearranging all the wood that we have. Okay, so I just let it go under its own weight. I don't smush. I'm just gently rolling, as you can see. Okay, and then I'm going to take some tape and I'm going to tape the ends, and I'll do that because I can't find the boys were playing with my phone holder, so stand by. Alright, so now it's taped. Stand it up on end, kind of smush it in a little bit because I don't have a jig yet. And that's the 3 footer, and this is, I don't know, maybe 4.5, 5 inches tall. If I rounded it out, it'd probably be 5.5 inches. Oh, there you go. I mean, yeah, I'd say 6 inches maybe. I'm transporting it. There it is. I'm gonna make a couple more 3s. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing for seeds this year. I'm going to put the seeds in the top. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of dirt on them depending on the seed. I think that one seems dry, so it's going to need some water. And I'll transport these into the house. We've cleaned out the greenhouse after I started this process, so I have a heat mat going in the kitchen right now, and I'm going to take you there now. Okay, so please excuse the funky lighting. I'm using a flashlight because our kitchen, we lost our kitchen to mold in October. It's now March 17th. So 5.5 months later, we don't have a kitchen, but we're getting there. As you can see, we have new stuff. So this is what I have. I have the heat mat because we don't keep our house very warm in the winter to keep our bills down. We just wear sweatpants and sweatshirts. But I was trying this with one set of seeds, and the only thing I see sprouting so far is the second one on the left side. And I started these probably 10 days ago, 8 to 10 days ago. So as you can see, the only sprout is right there, those ones. So I've tried the heat mat. That finally got some sprouting going, but these are the eggplants and the hot peppers. And then these are strawberries and goji berries. And I'm not, maybe they got a little movement today. I'll have to check them out. Okay, so here's what's going on under here. So I can show you what I was doing. You can see all my humidity is still in there. All right, so this one has 2 feet. Here's my little tick mark for me knowing where my halfway mark is. And from the center out is Utah celery, and from the middle out is pink chicken scratch celery. But there I've got chives and bunching onions. Her onions are doing insane. Her leeks are doing insane. I might actually be able to start onions on my own this year, or next year in January, because they're supposed by seed by January. Roma and Paul Robeson tomatoes. We have ox heart, 2 different types of ox hearts, orange and pink. And so you can see the difference. This is a 2 square. This is the 2 feet, and this is 3 feet. And you can see it's minimal. Like that's a 3 foot, and these are the 2 feet, and I have a couple more 3 feet out there. And I did that to kind of fill in this space because it's wasted space. That's also why I was trying the 1 squares too. So anyways, if you look, I mean, this will be super easy to unroll, add a little soil. When the time comes, I'll add, once they start sprouting and the roots hit the bottom, when the roots go the 6 inches here, then I'll add more dirt, and hopefully they stay in these until it comes time to transplant, until it comes time to actually like put them out in the dirt in June. Here in Reno, at least at my elevation, because I'm out of the middle of town, my transplant time is usually the first week of June, sometimes the second week of June. So, what do I have in here? But I have, banana pepper, pepinos, golden honey, shishitos, and then dulce, do I have 4? Is this a 4? Oh, this one I cut because I didn't know I had perforations. This was my very first one. So I think what I did with this one is I put like 4 or 5 of each seed. So I'll have to go back and look at my pictures. But you see my tick mark? That's how I know where the line is. I made a tick mark here, and it looks like I forgot to make the rest of my tick marks. So wish me luck on that one. Yay, kids, they're so distracting. And then over here, Cherokee and San Marzanos. So I'm trying to do more paste and more girthy tomatoes and some cherry tomatoes because I can make, they don't require as long of a grow season. So yeah, I'm trying to do cherry tomatoes because they don't require as long of a grow season. And if you look at the sad state of the garden, I've got work to do. But seed starting works in the background while I do all that. So yeah, lots of work, lots of stuff to do. I threw my back out 3.5 weeks ago, so I've just been slow rolling. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking stuff out, and see you on the next one.